Hey, quick question. What if your morning could give you momentum for the whole day instead of stealing your time? In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to walk you through a morning routine that actually works. Not overhyped, not overcrowded, and built to fit real life. Think fewer rituals, more results. Stick with me, and I'll give you a 7-day challenge you can start tomorrow. Let's start with a quick analogy. A morning routine is like compound interest for your day. Small deposits, a glass of water, 5 minutes of movement, a short plan, stack up and pay off in energy, focus, and fewer decision mistakes. You don't need a dramatic deposit to grow wealth. You need consistency. The same is true for routines. One good start compounds into better choices and more momentum all day long. Now, let me bust a few myths before we move on. No, you do not have to wake up at 4 a.m. to be productive. No, you don't need a 2-hour routine full of cold plunges and journaling if your life doesn't allow it. Those flashy routines work for some people, but they often miss a simple truth. Routines must fit your life, not force your life to bend around an ideal. My goal is to give you something realistic, repeatable, and effective. Before the how, let's cover the why. 4 core principles I use when designing routines. 1. Simplicity. Less friction means higher chance you'll actually do it. 2. Momentum. Build a quick win early so your brain wants to continue. 3. Energy management. Tune your routine to how you actually feel and what your job demands. 4. Environment design. Shape your surroundings to nudge the right behavior. Keep these principles in mind as we build your routine. The best morning routines start the night before. Prep is a multiplier. Lay out clothes. Place a water bottle by your bed. Write your top 1 to 3 priorities for tomorrow and set one small trigger that signals morning mode. Maybe a playlist or a specific mug. Little steps reduce decision fatigue in the morning and protect your habits. Think of night prep as setting up dominoes so they can fall effortlessly. Wake up strategy. Ditch the snooze. The snooze button is habit sabotage. It creates fragmented sleep and bad momentum. Try a 2-step wake. 1. Gentle alarm with rising volume or music you like. And 2. A physical trigger. Place your alarm across the room or have a light come on. If you struggle, use a short commitment device. Promise a friend you'll message them when you're up. Small accountability works wonders. First actionable step. Hydrate and get sunlight within the first 10 minutes. Drink a glass of water to rehydrate after sleep. It immediately reduces grogginess and helps brain function. Combine it with natural light. Open the curtains or step outside for 2 to 5 minutes. Morning light resets your circadian rhythm and signals to your body that it's time to be awake. This combo is like flipping the awake switch. Next, micro movement. You don't need an hour at the gym to get benefits. A 5 to 10 minute sequence of dynamic movement, sun salutations, a quick body weight circuit, or a brisk walk raises core temperature, improves mood, and wakes up your nervous system. Think of it as oiling the hinges of your body so that the rest of your day runs quieter and smoother. After movement, do a short breathing or mindfulness practice, 3 to 10 minutes. Use simple techniques, box breathing, counted breaths, or a quick body scan. This lowers stress, increases clarity, and creates mental space before your devices take over. The idea is not to be perfect at meditation. It's to create a calm 3 to 10 minute anchor in your morning. Now planning, but keep it micro. Pick 1 to 3 MITs, most important tasks for the day. Use a 2 to 5 minute planning ritual. Review your top priorities, decide one focus block for deep work, and identify one personal win, like a short walk or a healthy lunch. The goal is to reduce decision friction later. Imagine your day as a map. Plotting a couple of key checkpoints is enough to keep you from getting lost. If you have time, schedule a short micro-creative or high-value block early. Even 20 to 45 minutes makes a difference. This is when your willpower is often strongest and distractions are minimal. Use it for writing, planning, or the day's hardest task. If you're short on time, do 15 focused minutes. Think of this like harvesting the brain's early morning clarity, small but potent yields. Breakfast doesn't need to be elaborate, but aim for protein and fiber to avoid the mid-morning slump. Options: Greek yogurt with fruit and nuts, a smoothie with protein powder and spinach, or eggs and whole grain toast. Even a simple banana with nut butter is better than nothing. Nutrition is an energy foundation. Small improvements here pay dividends in focus. Dress and groom as a signal to your brain. When you change into ready clothes, your mind switches into a different mode. If your job allows casual wear, at least have a small ready outfit that feels purposeful. Even changing from pajamas into simple, comfortable clothes can shift productivity. The ritual doesn't need to be fancy. Think of it like changing from standby to active mode. Let's adapt this routine to common realities. Parents, split steps into micro sessions. Hydrate while the baby eats. 5-minute movement when there's a nap, planning done during breakfast prep. Shift workers, anchor to your sleep-wake cycle. Use light therapy and the same 10 to 15-minute anchors for focus. Minimalists, pick 2 non-negotiables, hydration plus MITs, and build up. The core is flexibility. Keep the principles, not a rigid script. Quick science check. Morning light helps regulate circadian rhythms. Hydration affects cognitive performance. Short bouts of exercise boost mood through endorphins and circulation. And focused early work leverages peak cognitive windows. I'm not quoting obscure studies. These are well-supported physiological principles. The takeaway: small targeted actions influence hormones, focus, and performance. Real talk. You'll hit obstacles. Snooze, low motivation, unexpected mornings. Use friction-reducing tactics. Put the phone out of reach. Prepare an enjoyable alarm. Create small streak-based accountability. Mark a calendar. Or pair the routine with something pleasurable like a favorite podcast during breakfast. And remember, consistency beats intensity. Showing up imperfectly beats doing nothing perfectly. For habit formation, use 2 tools: habit stacking and tracking. Habit stacking: attach a new habit to an existing one. After I brush my teeth, I will drink a glass of water. Tracking: mark it on a calendar or use a simple app. Celebrate streaks, not perfection. And forget the 66-day myth as a strict rule. Focus on consistency and context instead of a fixed number. Think small wins every day. Do a weekly check-in for 5 minutes. What worked, what didn't, and what's one change for next week? Iteration is how routines improve. Keep the core and tinker with timing, sequence, or content as needed. If the routine feels stale, change one variable. Different movement, new playlist, or a different breakfast. Routines should evolve with your life. Let me share a quick real-life case. I had a client who tried every morning ritual under the sun and burned out. We stripped it down. Night prep, water plus light. 7 minutes of movement, 5 minutes for MITs. In 2 weeks, the client reported feeling calmer, less reactive, and getting more done. The lesson: simplicity and consistency win. Imagine trading a frantic morning for a calm 20 to 30-minute launch pad. That's achievable. Ready for something practical? Try my 7-day morning momentum challenge. Day 1, night prep. Day 2, hydrate plus sunlight. Day 3, micro movement. Day 4, breathing practice. Day 5, MITs plus planning. Day 6, micro creative block. Day 7, review and adapt. Commit for 7 days and notice the compound effects. Drop a comment below if you're in, and I'll pin a checklist in the description. Quick tools and hacks. Use a sunrise alarm, a big water bottle by the bed, a simple notebook or planner, a light therapy lamp if you lack natural light, a short guided breathing app, and a habit tracking calendar. But none of these are magical. They support the routine. The real power is in the ritual you actually do, not the gear you buy. To recap, start simple. Prep the night before. Hydrate plus sunlight. Move a little. Breathe. Choose 1 to 3 MITs and protect a short micro-focus block if possible. Make it fit your life. Iterate weekly and track small wins. If you do one thing today, make it the night before prep. It's the highest leverage move. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and join the 7-day challenge. Share your wins in the comments. I read them all. Go create a morning that gives you momentum, not stress. Thanks for watching. If you want a free printable checklist, check the description. Subscribe for weekly videos on routines, habits, and practical self-improvement. Remember, consistency trumps perfection. Start simple and keep going. See you in the next one.